Personally, I can't get over the fact that we had a fucking game on the day I didn't have to work. Like, Jesus answered this prayer personally, but that's not here there. Let me paint you the picture. So I'm in Whole Foods, right? And I'm watching the game on my phone. And like the shopping carts at Whole Food or whatever, like they have like a little like where you would put your kid or whatever. Like they got like a little barrier thing. I think it's where you put your phone. I'm not sure, but that's where like I had my shit, right? So I'm walking down the aisles, right? And I'm watching the game while I'm shopping. And Halloween night, right? Ain't nobody in that bitch. It's just like me and like the workers and shit like that. The second consecutive three from James Harden, I just tilted my head back like this. It said, 3! I looked up. Them motherfucking white people was looking at me like, all right, now. Yo, getting kicked out of a Whole Foods on Halloween is fucking hilarious. But this game was fucking beautiful. Now, last video I said I haven't particularly been impressed with any of the dubs that we've acquired this season thus far. This is the type of shit I want to fucking see. I want to leave a dub as a dub territory and just get over to just wins. Can I quote Derrick Rose for a second? I just want to win. Like, you feel me? Like, let's get to the fucking wins. Fuck the dub. I want the wins. And it was, shit was absolutely beautiful to watch. You know, they just made me so goddamn happy. We'll start with Kevin Durant. That nigga might not be human. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, he might have to share that shit with Lil Wayne a little bit, where that motherfucker is not a human being. Because some of the shit he's able to accomplish is frightening to me. And that is not a Scary Hours pun. That is not a pun because it is Halloween. Motherfucker wasn't even going there. I just want to let y'all know this shit is literally terrifying. That man shot before he got thrown out for bullshit, which we will get to. That man was like 10 for 13. I mean, just like impossible ass shot. Niggas is in his fucking real estate. Just shoots over him with ease. Pull up middies, the little step back middies. Like, I mean, just like he can shoot like Dirk fadeaways from 3. That guy is really fucking good on the offensive end. Shout out to that man. Played really, really well. He got thrown out of the game this time because Kelly Oubre was fucking with him, and so he gave him a little nudge, a little love tap, you feel me, in the jugular area, and they threw him the fuck out. Now, Ryan Rucco and, is it Rucco's or Rucco? I don't know. Ryan and Sarah were like, this nigga's probably going to get thrown the fuck out. Now, they didn't say that. That's me. But they said, this man is probably going to get thrown out, and he did. Like, they saw the shit coming. For me, I was talking to my homie Matt, and it's like, I don't understand how they could have all these fucking no calls, like for Harden and shit, where they're like slapping the shit out of his arm and stuff. Like, you can see in the post-game interviews, this man's arm is like cut up like cut up like my wrist in high school. Like, this shit is ridiculous. In 2 years, I'm getting canceled for that joke. I know it, but fuck it, I said it anyway. But yeah, his shits be like cut up like a fucking coupon book. And it's just like, they don't call any of that. But a little just general physicality defensively, and you're going to throw KD out? Like, I don't fucking understand that. But that's not here nor there. Speaking of James Harden, as I told you in the beginning intro story, motherfucker was a ballin', had a triple-double, I believe 12 or 13 assists, I'm not sure. Some of those assists were some of the coolest lobs from DeAndre Bembry I've seen in my life, to be quite honest with you. And keep in mind, we have had Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan on this team within the last month. 2 months. Two months, sure. And I'm saying that's the best fucking lob I've seen in my brief time with the goddamn Nets. This motherfucker, DeAndre Bembry, gets the goddamn ball. I mean, Harden just threw the shit up to the fucking sky. Like, okay, who want this shit? This motherfucker grabs the shit like this, comes down, dunks on the motherfucker, hangs on the rim like this, does a little twisty ass. I don't know what y'all seeing right now. I might be just like, don't know. But he does a little like twisty ass motion, then drops down like goddamn Spider-Man. The only thing he didn't do was like the Iron Man shit. You know how Iron Man be doing this shit? He didn't do the Iron Man shit, but he dropped down that motherfucker like Spider-Man. That shit was so fucking cool. And there's quite a bit of signees that we've acquired to where I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, maybe that was a good pickup. Do I think, have I healed from saying yes to Paul Millsap over Alize Johnson? Fuck no. And hopefully Paul Millsap is okay. He was not here because of personal reasons or whatever the fuck. But some of the acquisitions we have, I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, oh, damn, they are nice. A lot of Hawks fans were telling me like, yo, DeAndre Bembry's that fucking guy. And I was like, yeah, but who the fuck is he? Apparently, James Johnson, who actually fucking played, had a crazy ass like Euro into like a twisty, just everybody played really great. I think we like broke a franchise record for like the highest like shot percentage in a game. I think we shot like 62% or some bullshit. Like, what the fuck? As a team, that's crazy shit. Bruce Brown played well. Joe Harris hit a shot here and there and actually played really good defense. And I've been shitting on Joe defensively lately. He played a really good defense today. Now, obviously, you can throw out there, it was the fucking Pistons. But, I mean, okay, that's what they're supposed to do. And also, for people who are going to sit on here and try to roast us on that particular, like point there, oh, the Pistons are ass, the Pistons are ass, the Pistons are ass. Guess what? They suck even more because we just whipped their ass too. So, like, I don't even know what you're supposed to say for that. Because if we would have fucked around and lost, oh, nigga, say end of the world, say end of the world, say end of the world. I saved the best part for last because I didn't want to make it its own video because I do have a habit of like sticking to things that I particularly want to talk about and not like the game as a whole. So like you notice, I haven't brought up Blake Griffin and I haven't brought up how amazing LaMarcus Aldridge has been because that would just be me doing the I told you so dance for like 10 minutes. And I don't want to go there. Y'all already know how I feel about them motherfuckers. Blake is going to do his Blakety Blake shit. I knew it was just a matter of time before that nigga broke out of that shit. You know, I fucks with Blake Griffin. LaMarcus Aldridge, do I need to pull my titties out again? Like, you feel me? Like, y'all already know how I feel about them. It's not worth me getting on here, tooting the goddamn horn like, oh, I told you motherfuckers, right? But there is one thing I have to do, and I'm a name dropping this bitch. I'm going to have to name dropping this bitch. You motherfuckers were talking so much shit about James Harden, and I'm not talking about y'all who are watching my videos. I'm talking about, like, other motherfuckers. Like, shit inside of the Nets fandom. It is what it is. Niggas might not fuck with me because I don't like KD, you know, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. That is internal net shit. It is what it is, right? But the motherfuckers outside of our shit, were speaking so goddamn reckless on James Harden. I just have to ask, after this triple-double and his performance last game, is there anything else you want to fucking say? Like, do I got a lock in my ear or some shit? Like, is there anything else you would like to fucking say about that man? Nick Wright said word for word, he is the worst player in the NBA. That's what the fuck he said. Look this shit up. He said word for word, bar for bar, that motherfucker said James Harden has been the worst player in the goddamn league. And that it is showing that because of the non-foul baiting, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that he is no more than a glorified all-star. From the bottom of my heart, bro, suck my fucking dick. Like, come the fuck on. Like, I get sometimes you just got to throw a hot take out there because it's for the views and the clicks, and I get that shit, bro. I actually fuck with Nick Wright. I think he's pretty fucking funny. Like, I fuck with Nick Wright, but sometimes, like, bro... And it's not just Nick, it's niggas on Twitter. Like, it's fucking everyone has been shitting on James Harden like that ain't still goddamn James. Until the nigga shaves his beard, that's still fucking James Harden. Shit agitates me. Like, And most importantly, motherfuckers been talking shit about us like, oh, look at who's on top of the Eastern Conference. It's the Bulls. It's, blah, blah, blah. What happened to the Nets? What happened to the Nets? You don't hear shit about the Clippers or nothing like that. Like, them niggas ain't won 2 games yet. Like, you feel me? No one says shit about the Lakers except for all the intense Westbrook slander, which is ridiculous, which I might have to make an apology video to Melo, by the way, because he is going off, but that's neither here nor there. But it's like, it's the fact that we were like 5 games into the goddamn season and everyone had already written us the fuck off. Like, bro, like, the season just fucking started. Niggas is tooting their horns at they records and shit. Bro, we are 2 weeks into the season. We're 2 weeks into this shit. Shut the fuck up. And I hope everybody keeps this exact same energy around the All-Star break, because I'm going up and down this motherfucker. And I'm calling out every goddamn fan base that has something slick to say about us. And I'm starting with the goddamn Hornets. Y'all niggas, like, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. I got a homie who fucks with the Hornets and shit like that. Like, you feel me? Like, that squad. But you niggas been... Them goddamn Bulls, them niggas across the bridge, like, y'all been talking real spicy, like, we ain't, like, fucking 2 weeks into this goddamn season, and I just want to know what that energy is going to be like come the All-Star break. When you bum-ass niggas are fighting over who's going to be the dark horse in the fucking play-in tournament, and I am arguing with fellow Nets fans about how it doesn't matter if we're the 1st or 2nd seed. I want to know what that energy is going to look like at that point. But that's neither here nor there. Other just random ass thing. R.I.P. BK Tidal Wave. I want to say if you know, you know, but I feel like we have just run that shit into the ground, but I can't think of anything else. If you know, you know. Shout out BK Tidal Wave. Miss you, rest in peace. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Well, I'll see you motherfuckers later. Hope you enjoyed the game. Hope y'all had a safe Halloween. And I'll see you motherfuckers next game. I don't say it enough, but if you are interested in like more Nets content, because this is Sever the Bond, it's not like Nets, like Nets headquarters or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't a Nets channel. This is just me talking about whatever the fuck I want. It just so happens I've been talking about the Nets lately. So it's like, if you want more specific Nets tailored content, I really suggest you follow me on Newsbreak. That is a like news platform, especially if you are in the Brooklyn area. It's like me looped in with a bunch of other like Brooklyn content creators that are making shit that is specifically for your area. Little plug thing, but yeah, just type in Sever the Bond Newsbreak on Google and my shit will come up. And that's just nothing but just net stuff. Like, we've been talking about Kyrie for the last like week on there. So it's like specifically net stuff. And I'm not cursing on there. Like, you feel me? Like, it's strictly for that. So if you're into like just net stuff and you want to hear from me a little bit more often, Newsbreak is the way to go. So follow me on there if you like just want me to talk about everything involving the Nets. Because I talk about a lot of shit on there that I don't talk about on here because I don't really give a shit about YouTube. But that's not here nor there. I don't know what else I wanted to say. I don't think so. I need to go make that Newsbreak video now. So let me go act all corporate and pretend like I don't curse every 5 words. Don't tell them that. See y'all later. Bye.